John and Mia were decking out the new nursery for their soon-to-arrive baby, and they'd gathered a ton of dolls, including a rare collector's edition figure that Mia plopped right in the most attention-grabbing spot in the room. But ever since that doll went up, all sorts of freaky stuff started happening around the house. Late one night, the sewing machine just started humming on its own. When John unplugged it, he found the doll that had been on the shelf was now chilling behind the door. Not thinking twice, he tossed the doll onto the rocking chair. But the next day, that rocking chair started swaying by itself, stopping cold only when Mia walked over to check it out. Spooked by the doll, Mia told John to chuck it in the trash. The next day, the kitchen gas stove randomly clicked on, sparking a fire that went from bad to blazing in no time. By the time Mia realized what was happening, the flames were too wild to put out. She stumbled back, tripped over a table corner, and tried to crawl outside. But some creepy force was yanking her toward the fire. Neighbors busted in just in time to pull her out, but the scare sent Mia into early labor. Convinced the house was cursed, she told John they had to bounce. He was on board, so they hauled ass to a new place. While unpacking, Mia pulled that exact same doll out of a cardboard box. John nearly lost it. He swore he'd thrown that thing away. Mia thought maybe they'd grabbed the wrong one in the moving frenzy. Since it was a gift from John, she decided to keep it around. That night, as Mia waited for John to get home, the radio flipped on by itself. When she went to turn it off, she swore there was a figure behind the curtains. As she reached to yank them back, a gust of air knocked her flat on her ass. Then someone bolted out from behind the curtains. Mia chased the noise to the sewing machine, unplugged it, and turned to see a kid standing there. "Who the hell are you? What are you doing in my house?" she yelled. But the kid just charged at her without a word. When John got home, Mia spilled the beans, but he brushed it off as postpartum jitters. One day, Mia headed to the basement alone to stash some boxes. While she was sorting through junk, she heard a baby crying, and an empty stroller rolled right into the middle of the floor. She lifted the canopy and found nothing but a blood-stained cloth. Suddenly, a hand grabbed her and she booked it to the elevator. When the doors opened, she thought she was upstairs but was still in the basement. She mashed the buttons to close the doors, but it was déjà vu. Lights started flickering, so she bolted up the stairs to the main floor. From the nursery, she heard every musical instrument start wailing at once. As she stepped inside to check, the double doors slammed shut behind her, locked tight. Then she heard their baby crying on the other side. Mia grabbed a chair and smashed the lock, scooped up the baby, and turned to see the doll eerily standing upright on the floor. In the sunlight, its shadow cast a straight-up demonic shape on the wall. John was driving home when he heard Mia's scream. They called in a priest, who listened to Mia's story and said he'd take the doll to the church to contain it. But when the priest pulled up to the church, a shadowy was in his car. Before he could set foot inside, a force blasted him out, knocking him unconscious, and the doll was gone.